Pisces gang, what up though? We outside. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Pisceans. It's going to be for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As you know, they are general, right? So they may or may not resonate. Just take what does, leave the rest. Y'all know how this goes, okay? Now, let me just forewarn you that we are outside, right? So there may be a bit of noise. I do live by a train. I do also live by the airport. So I just want to give you a forewarning just in case, you know, you hear some shit, okay? Besides what's coming out in these cards, baby. Now, listen, you guys, the overall energy, we only had one card pop out, but I mean, it is screaming. Baby, it's screaming, or at least it wants to scream. Okay, this is definitely somebody who is either choked up, can't find the words, don't exactly know how to articulate themselves. This could be somebody who never really knew how to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? Talk to you crazy, right? Just because they couldn't find the right words, just because they don't know how to verb, noun, agreement, just because they don't know how to speak in full, complete sentences, you know what I'm saying? Just because they don't know no big ass words, you know, just because they can't articulate, right? They would rather just talk to somebody, you know, in a humbling sense, try to humble you just because they don't feel as smart to approach you with, in a correct way, right? I'm just saying that for a lack of a better phrase. At this juncture, I don't know if the two of you are communicating. I mean, I guess you can tell me that. If you are, they're not being completely honest or open. They don't feel like they can be open. This is somebody who seems a little bit timid, a little bit scared to fully relay to you what they actually feel, or they don't know how to phrase it, right? They don't know how to word it. This, for some of you, okay, for some of you, click that like button, y'all. I forgot to say that. Click that like button, okay, please. It's free. Also click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Okay, back to this. This could also be someone, you guys, who messed up so bad that no matter how they phrase it in their mind, no matter how they phrase it to their friends, no matter how they try to conjure up in their mind the right way to say it or what to say or what not, they can't come up with something good enough because of how bad they have fucked up. Now, that's for a percentage of you. That might not be for all of you. This could just be someone who doesn't know how to relate to you their feelings, right? It definitely feels like a couple of different storylines coming out. Needless to say that this throat chakra, which is the 5th chakra, is definitely having some struggles at this juncture. This is somebody who really has something that they want to say to you, but they don't exactly know how to relay it. So it's okay. So we have forgiving and learning. So this is someone seeking forgiveness. All right. Whether you're still talking to this person or not. Is my coffee in the way? I have my coffee out. I have my coffee right here, you guys. So good. Starbucks who? I made this shit, you guys, okay? You know what I'm saying? Save a few dollars, okay? Got my little latte. All right, anyway, sorry. Now listen, because I'm all over the place, I feel like my energy, I feel like I'm scatterbrained a little bit. Like I keep running off on a tangent, or I keep talking and, you know, talking around the shit, right? Even since this reading has started, that definitely is a signifier of the energy of this person as well. Whatever they've been telling you is not the entire truth. Whatever they have been doing, even in their actions, because actions speak as well as words, right? So whatever this person has been doing, there is something that has broken this trust, has broken your attraction, right? Even to this person. Maybe you have a bad taste in your mouth for this person right now. They do want to ask for forgiveness. This is somebody who's currently trying to learn from their ways. They are, you guys, they are, right? Y'all know I'm not afraid to call your people out. This is someone who is actually trying to release and heal their past so that they're not projecting, right? Because that's what they have been doing, you guys. It's projection at its fullest, okay? At its fullest extent. They're trying to now turn that around, or at least relay to you why they would have done you in a specific way, which you did not deserve, right? Yeah, you got the fuck out of Dodge, okay? You got the fuck up out of there. You released yourself, or you are in the process of doing that. Even if energetically, right? Even if you're still talking to this person, they can feel your energy. They can feel your energy is very, very distant, okay? Much different than what it would have been prior to now, if not gone completely, all right? This is you definitely making a choice, and this time the choice is you. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like you actively entrapped yourself in this relationship, but there is something within the emotions that you had for this person that may have given you tunnel vision, right? So this is why they were able to get away with some of the ways that they were speaking to you, you know, some of the ways that they believe that they could treat you, okay? It says it's time to take back control of your life, and this is where you're at with things. Love you or not, right? Love you or hate you. I still have to do me. I still have to take care of myself. What does love have to do with it, right? That could definitely be the premise of what this person is feeling. This could also be why the timidness in this conversation that they're trying to have with you, right? There is a conversation that they want to bring about. There is some sort of a confession even from some of them, right? These could be confessions of love. This could be confessions of a betrayal of some sort for some of you, right? Not all of you. Just take it how it resonates, okay? Let's get a little bit deeper here. Let's see. Forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And I feel like this person is definitely learning that lesson hard body. And it is because I feel like you definitely gave this person not a lot of chances, but you gave them ample opportunity to learn certain lessons or to release certain things that had nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, they could have never saw the changes that you would have implemented in them coming, right? It's hitting them like a bus. All right, they feel like they got hit by a ton of bricks, hit by a bus is what I'm hearing. All right, so this is someone who is now experiencing a sort of pain that they may have never experienced before. Okay, it's killed their old self. Hello, somebody. This is a skeleton, right? It's giving very death card energy, right? That's Scorpio energy. May not be this person's sign. They may have it somewhere in their natal chart, but that's what I'm getting. This is transformation for sure, you guys, for sure. Do you still see it for this person, Pisces? I mean, you know, that definitely is going to be left out for the jury. You know, it may be split. Not everybody is, you know, considering this connection as a burnt bridge, right? It's just depending on where you are. This is somebody who is actively wanting to come towards you in the correct way. They have changed, you guys, okay? It says you changed my life without even trying. The old me is dead and gone. Didn't I just say that? Yeah, that's exactly what, they cannot believe it, right? It's like, wait, what? I looked both ways, and when I crossed, there was nothing coming. Then when I finally take the leap, a fucking bus? That's what hits me, a fucking bus? It could just be the emotions hitting them all at once as well, you guys, right? Oftentimes it's not until you are gone, it's not until you are focused on something else other than that person, other than what they're feeling, what they want, what they feel like eating, if they're gonna call you, if they're still there, do they still see a chance for you guys? Do you know, it's definitely a change in perspective on your end that's now like hitting them like boom. Yeah. And it's not even as if this person is not in denial. You see what I'm saying? I guess maybe they never thought that this juncture would come, right? The juncture in which you're like, you know what? This time I'm going to choose my own feelings. This time I'm going to choose my own heart. This time I'm going to choose my own soul, my own time, my own energy, my own goals, right? This is too much work, right? I mean, they just never thought that that juncture would come possibly, right? But this is not someone who's actively in denial and who doesn't know why things have turned out as such, right? Even if you're still engaging with this person, they can't believe the conversations that the two of you are having at this time, right? They know you're on the verge, right, of dropping this shit. They know you're on the verge of like leaving them in the hospital. You got hit by a bus? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I got other shit to do. I got bigger fish to fry. It says, I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. I told you, you guys, whatever this confession is, it's not coming. This is not a confession that's coming out of ego. This person has gone through a death of the ego for sure, or they are currently going through that. Now, just because you decided to change at this juncture, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, that does not necessarily mean that Pisces will still be available, right? But this is somebody who, you know, since they no longer have that ego kind of ruling them and ruling things between the two of you, ruling the way that they speak to you, they're not really going to, they just have to get it out. You see what I'm saying? They just want you to at least engage with them long enough to have a listening ear, just to hear where they're coming from, to hear this confession, hear what they have to say, hear what their true feelings are. Because I feel like their actions never really relayed their true feelings for you, you guys. You may have even questioned whether or not, you know, this person even liked you, okay? Let alone love. You just possibly could not have told the difference. This person may have been really into you in the beginning, and then things just kind of flipped and reversed, you see? Yeah, they got scared shitless. This is somebody who possibly chased you, okay? Now, take what resonates, guys, right? Leave the rest. That's how these tarot readings go. But what I'm hearing now is this could have been somebody who literally chased you. You weren't giving this person the time of day, okay? And then once the emotions and the possibility of love, even just the scent of love in the air, made its way into this connection, that's when the switch happened, okay? And you could have possibly been trying, the only reason why this person would have stayed around for as long as they did is because you may have been trying to get things back to the way that they were in the beginning, right? This person was chasing you. It's like, motherfucker, I was never even gonna look at you. I was not even focused on you. I had other shit going on. I had other bitches. Like, I had a whole other slew of dudes in my DMs, okay? I dropped people for you. And now you're running amok. Now you're acting like it was never a thing. Now you have me questioning whether or not you even like me. Are you kidding, right? It was time to go. It was time to release this. That could have definitely been what was needed in order for this person to see the trauma that they were working through. Okay, the trauma that they were working from, right? That's the area of their personality that they most resonated with, which was their trauma. So the emotions that they would have had for you or had cultivating for you, it clammed them up. They clammed up, frightened the shit out of them. Child, I don't know what be with these people thinking that, you know, they could wait until they're good and damn ready to act right. And then when they're ready, you're just supposed to be available. Like, that's just not realistic. That's not realistic. Am I tripping, Pisces? Let me know down in the comments. That shit is not realistic, right? If I'm saying something that you have been saying in your head, because it's almost as if you were saying this to yourself, like, this can't be real. This can't be real. Yeah. Baby, heard it. Heard it. What are you talking about? Oh, you're being modest. You're being modest. Pisces butchered that shit. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Murdered it. Butchered it. Massacred it. Okay? Put your Lamborghini in drive, ran over that shit, put it in reverse, backed up over that shit, put it in drive and ran over that shit again. Like, killed the shit out of your ego. Hurt it. That's what we're just calling hurt now? Okay, okay, all right now. Now this I don't like, because this is almost as if this person, right, that throat chakra of this person is all clouded with bubbles and calla lilies, unicorns, butterflies, right? Oh my. They're definitely not wanting to, they want to save a little bit of face, right? So this may be the way that they're coming in initially, but the pain that this person experienced from your departure, even if you just departed, this could just be a prediction of the future, of course, right? Tarot is fluid, guys, right? The pain that they experience is far more than a hurt, okay? I'm not lying. It's like, can you breathe? Because I can't, right? It's unbearable. It's unbearable, you guys. It's unbearable. And it's almost as if this is really the divine, like, okay, all right, I've had enough of you, okay? I've had enough of you. So they're literally being left to sit in this mess that they've created that could have been totally avoided if they would have just kept it a buck. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't believe that this request or offer is going to come out initially, but just know that this is deep down what is deep down. And because that ego is dead, they may even relay this to you, but they will also be very, very aware that the likelihood of that is possibly null and void. Null and void. okay? Just depending on where you are at this juncture, if you still see it for this person. Some of you may have already moved on. You see what I'm saying? Ciao. This could also be why they're, you know, just saying, oh, well, you hurt me a little bit, you know, a little bruise, a little Band-Aid, when they was really up in ICU. Okay? Fighting for their life. Child. They've never experienced any pain like this before, okay? Ever. 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 And while their throat chakra was very much so out of whack, as was that heart chakra. Okay, this is why they were not able to accept that love or the emotions that the two of you were cultivating with one another head on. It was too bright for them. Okay, I'm hearing like a phrase, which I get often when I'm dealing with twin flame connections. You may not necessarily be dealing with a twin flame, could be, but not necessarily, right? Take it how it resonates. But it's almost like looking at the sun. How long can you stare at the sun? Not very long, right? But everybody loves the sun. Everybody loves when it's sunny outside. It makes you want to be outside. It makes you feel more grounded. It gives you energy, right? It makes you just feel good. People who are operating out of a dark energy, right? Whether it be, unfortunately, depression or some sort of trauma, some sort of, you know, demon of some sort, right? The sun is sort of like kryptonite. They run from it. Okay? So don't let that go over your head. It says welcoming love. See? It says meeting the one. It says opening your heart. It says getting together. And it says perfect. And this is the realizations that this person is having now, but only because of this death of the ego. You see what I'm saying? It's like in one row. It was a series of events. It was in divine order. Some of you are meant to be with this person, right? Especially if there wasn't like a burning of the bridge. Okay? So you will know which group you land in reference to that. But I'm going to go ahead and head over to the extended. All right, guys? I want to see what this person's purest feelings for you are currently, okay? I also want to see what do they truly hope to become of this connection, all right? We'll also take a look to see what they believe their biggest mistake was and how they plan to change that, since they are asking for another chance, right? Then we will see if they could express anything to you. What would that be? Let's also look at the karma currently approaching them, okay, in the near future. And then we will get into their next steps so that you can prepare yourself and their intentions. And then we will also look at the potential outcome, whether you decide to re-engage with this person or not. There's no judgment. Y'all know I don't do that over here, right? Also, baby, we cannot forget new love, okay? We will have a new love message. I want to see what or whom is currently coming towards you new in love. If there are any warning signs to look out for, I want to see what those are as you're vetting these newer connections. This will give you an idea of if you even need to give a person one conversation, right? Your name, like dead that shit at the beginning, okay? We will look into that for sure. I also want to see the potential for union in this next cycle for you, and what blockages does Spirit suggest you work on removing in your self-love journey in order to become and remain invisible to all toxicity and negativity, okay? And then lastly, we will get the Divine's focus advice on manifesting the quality of life you see for yourself in the least amount of time. All right? So you do not want to miss it. We have a lot to unpack. We will still be out here outside. So do not miss it. First, click that like button now. Okay, guys, I forgot in the beginning. Everybody down in the comments, please come together. A camaraderie. Let each other know. Like that video so that we can circulate over the platform and make it to others who may not know about our soul family. Also, click the subscribe button. And I'm going to link that extended down below in the description box, and I'm gonna see y'all over there.